This month's garden tour, we're starting in the back at the greenhouse garden. I just watered everything and I thought I'd come check on my tadpoles. They seem to be doing really well. I'd say maybe 10 or so have hopped out. There's one little guy there. And one down there. I need to do a water change on this tank later today, but they seem to be doing happy, and like I said, a bunch of them have already hopped out and left, and I'm assuming that they're just not coming back, which is fine. They can go live their froggy adult lives somewhere else. Apple trees are doing well. Roma tomatoes, Amish paste tomatoes are doing okay. Not a lot of fruit on them. The pie pumpkin is taking over. There's also a honey nut squash and a melon in here. Corn's growing well. I'll have some of that to harvest maybe in the next day or two. Blueberries. I've been picking a lot of blueberries, a handful every couple of days. My peach tree has really bounced back since being planted earlier this spring. And the butterfly box has been attracting a lot of butterflies, although early this morning everybody seems to be sleeping. Let's head over to the main garden. The strawberry towers are doing great. My volunteer sunflowers are growing tall. Strawberries are starting to put on runners, so I'll keep an eye on these and get them cut off and potted once they have enough roots of their own. The main garden has officially been overtaken by sunflowers, which doesn't upset me too much. All of the carrots have been pulled out. I have some okra and Kajari melons in here. I've been pulling some of my onions, and I'll probably pull the rest of them in the next couple of days. The marigolds are starting to take over. However, my eggplants are the best they have ever looked, so I think planting marigolds around the eggplants is going to be something that I do every year going forward. This kale needs to be ripped out. I got a big nasturtium growing there, and then something ate down my biggest okra, which is very disappointing. Cucumbers are doing okay. I planted 4 different varieties. I don't remember what they are, but there's one on the side here, not doing the best. One in the front here that is really struggling. That's not a well-formed cucumber. Another one on this end, which is the best one that's actually producing some edible fruit. And then another one on the side here. That's again doing okay, but it's not the best I've ever seen. I have some zucchini in here that are just really puny, probably from the marigolds and the sunflowers taking over the garden. Cucamelon, having a slow start of it, but this one's doing pretty decent. And then through this jungle of sunflowers, I have some onions still to pull. I cut down the broccoli, and there's a pathetic little artichoke. I think the rabbits came and ate my artichokes now. Was not expecting that. through here, my sunflower jungle, I have some pepper plants. I think this one is, this shorty. This is a fish pepper. And then this tall one I think is a California Wonder. There's another fish pepper down there. We have a jalapeno on the other side of that sunflower stalk. I really struggled to pull the volunteer sunflowers this year, which is great for the birds, but not great for everything else. Tomato plants. This is the chocolate cherry. No, this is the black cherry. This is a honeycomb hybrid. This is a sweet 100. Another sweet 100. An indigo apple, which is really a lot smaller than it should be at this point of the season. This is another indigo apple, and then 4 more Amish paste tomatoes. I thought that the sunflowers would help shade the tomatoes from the sun and the 90-degree heat we've been having and the lack of rain that usually causes issues, but that didn't work out for me so well this year. My tomatoes are just not doing the best. But the sunflowers are doing awesome. I think the tallest one is about 11, maybe 12 feet tall. We had a storm last week, so everything's kind of bent over. I'll get a final measurement at the very end of the year when I pull the stalks out. And that's it for this month's tour. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next month.